Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Ink Pulp, and we're back with another Art Before Breakfast. So, how is everybody? I see nobody's here yet. Um, there we go. My computer's telling me I'm now live. All right, I want to show you. This is my junk journal January, and I am going to be making a cover for it today. I'll show you the last 2 days because I really like them. This one was grunge. Look at that grunge in there. I put matte medium down. Then I crinkled up the paper. It was a piece of this green paper that we had used for the backing for that golf cart page. And I crinkled it up. And then I put some of this. This paste is fiber paste. It's got like fabric fibers in it. And then I started using some inks, and I only have the Delusions inks. I don't have the Tim Holtz stuff. But I started putting all sorts of inks on it. Hang on. Oh, I had to yawn. And then I put down some of this packing tape. You know that packing tape that's like, it looks like basket weave almost. Not packing tape, packing material. It was this stuff. So I took a couple pieces of that and put that down. And then I put some lace. I took this lace and I dyed it and then I burned it. So it had some brown and greens on it. And then I put down this little owl. Isn't that just sweet? And then this one was geometrical. And I originally had taken some stencils and put on the back of this page, but I didn't like it. It just, I don't know, I didn't like it. So I took some of this blue fabric and I put down, and then I cut out a bunch of circles and put those down. So that's my geometrical. And then I just had this little card, put a piece of fabric down for the pocket, and then some little brads and a word. And I think that turned out really sweet. Let me zoom y'all in. I think it just really turned out sweet. Today is the 30th. And so here's some of that stenciling that came through. And then the 31st, there's only 2 more days left of this. This has been fun, but challenging for me to do something every day. All right, let's look at where we're at with this. This one's done. And I think this page is done. I really like that. Now, I had another page that I had started, and I want to come back to that later because I'm just not sure. I got to do something on this page. Well, actually, I'm going to do the inside pages of all of these first, and then I'll do the back pages. So I printed a couple of things in black and white. Lori B had suggested that we stick to black and white because That gives us a consistency throughout the journal, and I don't disagree with that. So I want to, oops, it's probably not on here straight. The picture's probably not copied onto the paper straight, which is why we're getting these. I'll cut that off with a pair of scissors. All right. Oops, I need to cut that down a little bit more. There we go. So we'll have this picture of Cress and her husband, Frank. This is Maria, for those of you who haven't seen her. Oh, look at everybody coming in. Donna, Mimi. Oh, Mimi, how did the trip go? Was everything successful? Pam, good morning. Trying to see who all came in while I was jabbering away. Louise, good morning. So if I cut that off, it's going to make the picture crooked. So what I need to do is just take a little bit more off the bottom of this. There we go. Oops, a little bit more. There we go. There we go. The picture cut his head off a little bit, but I guess there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So I've got that one, and then I've also got this picture that says happy anniversary. And I want to cut these two. I don't know if this is their kids, and if it is, I guess I think I would like to put that in there. Let's go this way first. All right. More tests, but really am happy with all the doctors. Oh, good. Big Mama. We've missed you, girl. We're making progress on this guest book. We are making progress. Now, I know that she wanted me to use some of these doilies because she says so. Please use these for my book. And I'm thinking, I know that Lori B said no, had a meeting. Oh, that's okay. We missed you. I know that Lori B said no lace, but a 50th wedding anniversary is kind of a lacy occasion, isn't it? I can cut a little bit more off the bottom of this cake. We don't have to have the whole thing in there. Cress is Maria. That's her. She goes, that's her nickname. Oops, I gotta cut a little more off the top. I just threw that out there to fool you, Donna, to confuse you. Yeah, Frank is Frank, and Cress is Maria. And I'm thinking, what about something like this? We can put this lace down and kind of have that coming out at an angle and then have a little bit of lace on there. What do y'all think about that? Because anniversary is kind of a lacy. Give me, please, some input on this. Do you like this? Because if so, I'm going to cut this doily or this hanky. These points really stick out. Yeah, I can pull it kind of straight. Yeah, I like it too. I know it's a man's, memorial, but, and I'm not going to tear this because remember, I tore, I tore. Oh, learn how to talk, Cheryl. I tore that last one and it doesn't tear straight, so I'm worried about tearing it, although I would like to tear it. Let's see. I want this to be well, this is about 5 1/4. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, I'm going to overrule on this one, Donna, because this lace, I mean, it's their 50th anniversary picture. And I just think that lace is appropriate. Other than white, I know, but isn't that kind of the whole point of it, that white is kind of that wedding-y kind of look? I know it does. But I think once you're on top of it, no, she doesn't have any yellow buttery without like having flowers on it. going to put down this first. Let's see which one. This is the right side, so this has got to go like this. Then you're napping. That's funny. All right, I have got this new glue, and I tried it on my Junk Journal January project, and it worked out really well. And they even sent me a little spreader with it. So I want to put this down. I'm going to do this in, yeah, nap does sound good. I didn't sleep real well last night for some reason. Wow, that dries really, really fast. And so it didn't stick really well because it dried so fast. So this is the new fabric glue that I bought. And I like that it dries fast because that means that I don't have to worry about, you know, things moving around after I put them down. So we'll do that. I'm going to go just a little waist in because I'm having to stretch this lace. And I'm loving that because it's not real shiny behind there, which is what I was looking for. Something that wasn't shiny. Let me kind of pull this up a little bit. I'm struggling with this because this little hanky isn't, hey Susan, this hanky isn't really straight. So let me do the side first, and then we'll go down and put the other pieces down. There we go. There we go. Now that will fit. This says it takes 24 hours to cure, but I'm telling you, it dries very quickly. That stuff is tacked down. So it's very subtle, but it is, you know, lace along the edges and then a white linen-y fabric in the middle. There we go. Now we'll go right down on the inside of the seam. Doing some fussy cutting. I've been doing a bit of that myself in the evenings. Um, I have a bunch of catalogs and stuff, and I've been cutting out people and animals. And I want to do some of those. I think I mentioned them before. The little faces, or the people, the paper dolls, basically, that that My Vagabond Style makes. And she makes them with all kinds of fun stuff. And I really, really, really like it. I like them, the ones that she does. And I want to do some. So I've been cutting out pieces and parts to put them together. All right. Now that closes like that. We've got kind of a rough edge there, which is fine. I think that, I know that she wanted it a little more pristine, but she also really liked the junk journal. And so I think I got to thinking, and I think some of those elements would be nice in here, a few of them. All right, what do you guys think? Let me zoom you back out a little bit. And I know you can't really see the lace, but I'm telling you, when you're right on top of it, it's there. What do you guys think about that layout? Do you like that layout? Do you like that layout? You like it, Kelly? Good. All right, so let's put this down like this, and I don't want to use tape. I'm going to try some more of this glue. Although this is a really small bottle, so I need to use it sparingly. Thanks, Tammy. That was Lori B's idea. She really is. Lori B really is. I wish I had her eye for design, but I have my own eye for design, so I just have to be happy that, um, I do my thing. And everybody else does theirs. I need to... So I've got all these little glue pieces everywhere. I don't know how you can work. You know, and usually we're working with darker papers, and so this kind of stuff doesn't show up as much. Oh, here's a makeup brush. All right. So here is this one. And again, I've got all kinds of little glue bits in here that I need to get up. All right. We'll deal with that more as we get farther on. I don't know how you get by without getting some of that stuff on here. And I hate it. I hate all the little dots. All right. So we've got that one, the happy anniversary. So we've got 3 folios. We've got the playing with pots and pans. We've got the golf book. Now I didn't do that picture in black and white, so that'll just have to be a colored picture on there. And then we've got this one. All right. And this one worked just a little bit with the glue. Should have used tape. All right. Now I have another one that's similar to the one we just had. And it's this one. It's of them cutting the cake. And I don't want to put them right next to each other because I want to have, you know, some different things spread throughout the journal. So that one takes up almost that whole page, which is really nice because I need some bigger. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put down this. So what do you guys think? A little black frame around the border. So the one I just did was this one where they were standing here smiling. This is of them cutting the cake. And I can put them next to each other when I put the journal together or the book together. But what do you guys think about this? And what do you guys think about maybe a I don't have any black cardstock in here. I do have black cardstock. I just don't have it in here. Let's see. What did I do with it? I don't even know where it went. I just bought a package of black cardstock, and in all of these boxes here, I couldn't even begin to tell you where it is. But let me do this because I want to show you what this will look like on the other side. Okay, this would be the spread. Now, do we want to put a little bit of blue behind this one to carry the blue over? It's about the story. Yeah, I'm not sure that black is the right thing to use here, though. Let's see if I have another piece of that blue that we had. I do. So that's what it would look like with the mat. I don't think I want to put orange with that, or do I? So let's try the orange as well and see which one we like better. So there's blue. And there's orange. Oh, the orange really does pop though, doesn't it? Hi, Penny. Yeah, the story is that he was a diehard Gators fan. That was huge for him. And I have all these strips of this flannel fabric, so I want to use it as the pockets to put the cards in for people to fill out. Okay. Let's decide. Orange or blue? Very different looks. Oh, no, the pages on the left are going to be the story. The pages on the right are going to be the fill out the cards, sign your memories, and these are all going to be the same. It's the pages on the left that are telling the story. Yeah, we could just have this. I mean, it could just be the black and white picture. I get what you're saying, Kelly. You're saying story should flow page to page to page. And what I'm saying is that the way the story is going to flow is this way. And this one will be his little guy. Okay, so here's the book. It will flow this way. We'll see a picture of Frank as a little boy. And then we'll have some of the sign-in cards here. And then the next page, Frank loved to golf. And there's his golf thing. And then there'll be another one of those. That gator fabric will be on the right-hand side of every page. And then the next page is their 50th wedding anniversary. And again, we'll have the gator there. And then we'll have another one from their anniversary. So the story is being told by the left. The black bus for the mat. Okay. I gotta find my black cardstock. It is in one of these boxes somewhere, and I may have to find it and come back to that because I don't know what I did with it. And I know what I did with it. I put it in a box. That I know. It's just finding that box, and I can't believe I don't have more black paper around here somewhere. I should have put that back on my cardstock shelf instead of in a box. I'm looking, you guys. I just may not have it handy. Let's see. All right. So I'm not going to glue this one down. What I'm hearing, does everybody agree? So Big Mom is saying use a black mat. Does everybody agree with that? It just kills me that I can't find that. All right, so I'm going to set this one aside. To work on later. Now, I don't know if these are their two children or maybe a son and a daughter-in-law or a daughter and a son-in-law. I'm not sure who these people are, but if it's their kids, I definitely want to put it in. We'll have to, cut it way down and stuff, but I'm going to hang on to this till I can talk to Maria and see what. All right, now we have this that I started yesterday. We started this yesterday, and what I was going to do, and again, the reason I'm doing this is primarily because she wanted me to use the napkins, and so I'm trying to find napkins that will match. So what I'm thinking, I was going to pull this up here and kind of take those borders off, just have the border on the left side. That's what I was going to do. And then I was going to cut a slit around here and put this picture so the rose comes up over it. And then I was going to do the same with the gator. I was going to put the gator and the picture here. What do you guys think of that? And then this will be over here. What do you think? Help me out, guys. Well, I'm going to cut around this while you guys are thinking. And I don't know the best way to cut this. I suppose I could start with a craft knife so I get a cut, and then I can go around it with my little scissors. What do you guys think? Tammy, Cheryl, you haven't weighed in. Penny Pudge, what do you think? Tammy, Penny, Donna, Luis, I haven't heard from Luis. Pam, haven't heard from Pam. Oh, have a good nap, Kelly. So the story that we're telling here is Frank's life, basically. All the there's some childhood memories, some oh, Tammy, okay. His childhood through his adult life and married and all that good stuff. And then it's also his passions. I mean, he was a huge Gators fan. He worked at IBM. We haven't done anything with that yet, but we will. Hang on. The question, I wanted to see what people thought about this layout for this page. So I'm just making a slit in this hanky, and I don't know if this will be big enough, but we'll see. So I was going to put this down like this. This has got to come up more. Okay. There we go. So I thought we could put that little rose over the gator, and then I was going to cut out this down here and put this little picture down here under the rose as well. What do you guys think? And so this would fold under like this. You would only have that border along the left edge. And it would go like this. What do you think about that? I'm gonna start cutting this out. You like it? Thank you, Cheryl. It's always just getting that first little cut done. You know, and I'm not, you know, this is so far out of my style that it's a little bit hard, because I wouldn't like all of this white on here. That's why I think covering up some of the pages works a lot. Um, all right, let's. You know, I've also got the other boxes of stuff that Maria sent me. We might be able to pull some stuff out of there. I'm worried about having enough to fill up all the pages. Because there's 8 folios and I need 2 pages per folio. And I don't know that I'm going to have enough. All right, that goes there. I need to go more on this side. And if it's cut and I don't need it to be cut, I can just glue it down and it'll be fine. So this is Frank when he was 1 and his older brothers. And I'll do up one of the labels like I talked about. And all right, so there is the picture. And there is the gator. You guys like that okay? I hope so, because I'm going to glue it down. Okay, and I'm just going to go, actually, I don't want to put that glue right on the paper because it kind of warped that other piece. I don't know if this double-sided tape will hold down fabric or not. But what I can do once I peel that up is I can put a little bit of the fabric glue over the top of the tape, and the tape will not have warped the paper. Oh, stop it. The tape will not have warped the paper. I'm actually anxious to finish this up and get it on its way because it's so contrary to, like what we really do, that and if you guys want, I mean, it's up to you, but if you guys want, I will finish this on my own if you guys are not enjoying this project, and then just come back and show you the rest when it's all done. So I can do that too. If you're not enjoying it. And maybe you are. I just don't want to bore everybody to death. This is really out of the realm of what we typically do. All right, there's that. I'm liking this glue, you guys. It dries so quickly and it doesn't leave a mark on the fabric like we usually see. Now I can see the tape under there just a little bit, but I am really liking this glue. It's expensive for as little as that bottle was and what I paid for it. So I'll have to do some research and see if I can find it cheaper out there somewhere. All right. All right. And I do have, that does work. I do have these other strips, so I could put another strip down here, but I'm not inclined to do that, at least not at this point just yet. You guys aren't talking much. Everybody's still sleepy. It's not even Monday, it's Tuesday. There's that. All right. Throw these away. Now, this is really, really, really off because remember when I tore it, it didn't really tear straight. Whoops. There we go. And you can see where the tape lines are under that, but you can't see the glue, which is really cool. All right, where are my, there it is. This is actually a bumper sticker, but I don't think I want to take it off of that. It's going to go just like that. So I guess I'll use a little more of this glue. Like that, and then I'll have to glue that down. Let me write down. Let me find some of these scraps of paper that I have here. Frank, age 1, and older brothers. I want to keep that in there so I remember. I'm being so quiet. I'm thinking. There. And there. All right, there's another one done with one of the old pictures. You like it, Tammy? I do too. So it uses one of her napkins, like she asked. And now, what is our time here? Oh, we have a half an hour left. I have another one that, so I only have 2 more of these. Let's see how these are going to go together. Okay, this is a little kid one, age 1. And then here are his pots and pans. Maybe I'll put the plantation first, and then the wedding anniversary and wedding anniversary. Okay. So I have in here you know, I have this picture, and if I did this in black and white, if I scanned it or copied it in black and white, then maybe some of these blue spots wouldn't be, well, they wouldn't show for one thing. I'm going to have to try that. But there's another picture in here. Ooh, we've got to reduce this one down. So Frank as a youngster, Frank as a youngster. And then I need one right here of Frank as a little boy. And then I have this one. This is his senior year. And I was going to make a pocket for it, but I don't think I will. I was going to take that W fabric. Remember the tea towel that had W on it? And I was going to make this a pocket. But I'm thinking instead of that, we might use this on the cover. Because it's big enough for the cover. Not with this W right in the middle, but I'll find a way to make that work. I could cut this off and I could hand stitch the W. I could make it an oval and hand stitch it onto the cover. So I think I'm going to save this for the cover with that other picture that we had. And I'm going to put this here, just this. And I can leave a spot up top to say senior year 1959. Does this need a mat on it? It's a pretty large picture. Or maybe I'll put senior year 1959 down here. What do you guys think? And then it would have one of these on the side. And then just his senior picture. Give me some input, please, 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 please. Do you guys like this? I don't think there's a lot of room for a mat on this one. I think we just put this down the way it is. What do you guys think? Come on, give me some input here, please. No mat. Yeah, I agree. And then where's the one I was going to put on the cover? This is the picture I was going to put on the cover, him as a little boy. And then a thing up here that says Frank Adams, whatever his birth year was, to 2023. That one's going to go on the cover. Just put this down with no mat. I think so too. And then we've got all the inside pages accounted for. I know, isn't that adorable? That little tricycle. And this has got a little height to it. So it'll stand up a little bit off the page, and I'm not worried about it it's not too bulky at all right now, but I also haven't put in any of the IBM pins yet for his years at IBM, years of service pins. pulled that up just a little bit, so I'll have to glue that down. He was a handsome man. I can see why Cress fell for him. Or Maria. All right, and then let's put a piece right down the middle. Actually, this is pretty big. Let's put 2 of them on here. I ordered some more of this tape. Let me make sure, yeah, that's a 1/2 inch. I ordered some more of this tape yesterday. Oh, actually, no, I ordered the foam tape, the stuff to make it stand up, because I'm completely out of that. All right. All right, now I gotta stand up and look down on this so I can get it straight, or as straight as I can get it. Pretty good. All right. There's that one. And that one goes after this little boy. All right, so there's all of our signatures, probably in the order that they're going to go. And that's not real thick at all. Now, I have a question for you guys. So this is going to open like this, and then it's going to have that on the side. My question is, should I stitch around? Oh, well, we'll have to use it on a different one. I've got one other page that we made. Remember that page where I kind of quilted it out of all of those squares from the, well, I'll find it later. Okay, so here's the next question. Should I not stitch it onto the page, just stitch around the fabric and then, glue it down? What do you guys think? I've got some off-white thread in my machine right now. I could do it in stark white because that would match all the background. Or I could do it in, I don't think I have the blue or the orange. I could do it in black. So give me some input, you guys. Do we think that these little gator pieces, and that would also help it from, fraying any, and I could go all the way around. I wouldn't have to just do the 3 sides like I was doing a pocket. I could go all the way around. What do you guys think? Help me out here, you guys. Here's what the white thread would look like. I do too. I like it too. And I could run it right down beside that orange, and I could do it in white so it kind of matches the border. And I think I would do a running stitch, not a zigzag. But I think white is the right color for that. What does everybody else think? Penny, Cheryl. Kelly left. She's napping. Big Mama, what do you think? Mimi, what do you think? Luis, are you still here? What do you think? Donna, what do you think? I'm going up to see who all is here. What do you guys think? You like the stitching? I just think it gives it a little more character. All right, I'll have to get this thread put back in my machine because right now I have an off-white. It's like a tan, and I don't think that goes. So I still have, let's see what else I have in here that we need to put down. I still have, I've got this picture. I could reduce that down. We might be able to do something with that. Oh, here's what we could do with it. So, this is where the bio is going to go, right on the front. And then we open up like this, and then we have this page. I could do the Bahamas, Central Bank of the Bahamas, and then we could take this picture reduced down and slide it in that pocket. Kind of liking that idea. This would be another one of the blue strips. That one's done. Then we have this side. And I have got Florida Gators. I have got some more little pictures. I've got a couple of IBM pins. Here's the Alumni Association. And that maybe should come later in the book because this part here is all about him as a child. More kid stuff. More, see, I have all this kid stuff. And okay. So he could have been a Gators fan from childhood. Stitch the paper. Stitching is a good idea. Yep, stitching. So we could have, let's see what's on the other page. That's him in high school. And then it goes to them being married. And I got to get this glue off of here. So we could put the gator with the University of Florida alumni on there. And then I could put I could take this, which is his IBM Quarter Century Club. So this was his 25 year, and I could hook that. I can reduce this chain way down. I can hook it on here and then glue it down so that it stays down. And then I can put the other IBM pin on here as well. What do you guys think about that for a layout? What do you think about that? You like it, Cheryl? Yeah, I can just make that chain much smaller so it still has the chain, but I can, what I'll do is I'll hook it on there and then I'll glue it down on the page so that it doesn't, move around. And then we'll put his other IBM pin on here. All right. Now this one will be bulky. So that's all I really have left. I don't have a whole lot left. I have these guys, and I'm not sure. And see, here's another one of Frank with this guy. So I'm guessing that's probably his son. So I could cut this out and we could put the son and daughter-in-law and then a picture of, we could do that towards the back. We could do that on this page. So we could have this and this little picture as an inset. And I'd have to cut this down some more. All right. And then we got to make a cover. You guys liking how this is coming along? I'm going to work on it some before tomorrow, I think, so I can get a little bit further, and then I'll give Maria a call and ask her if this is their son. And if it is, oh, you know what else I have in here? I have a couple of Florida Gator pennants. So yeah, that's not going to stand out from that. So I probably have to back this in white to make it stand out. And this is not a clean cut. I'm just doing this for a visual. Yeah, so if we did that, and it showed those two, and then Dad with him down here, what do you think? She will love it. Aww. What do you think about that down there? Depending on who these people are. And I can shrink this down a little bit too, because their heads are pretty big. All right. So that's where we are. With everything. I've still got some little pictures and pieces that we might add in here and there. Like Oh, I don't have anything on here. This could be this picture. If I can get it in black and white and get that blue out of there. Oops. So I've got like, this little picture here that once I shrink this down, maybe we could put, a little bit of that, or put it, I don't know where. Yeah, it would have to go on here. So maybe we could do something like that. And then on his graduation picture, well, this must be his graduation picture because he's in a tux and this is just a tie. So we could put that down there if we think that would look good. I'm going to put that in there. And let's see if I have any other pictures that copied that look good. Oh, I have one more. So now what I thought about doing is making the last signature just all like storage for cards and stuff. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that. And then I won't need some additional stuff on it. All right, that's where we're coming along. And I've got some work to do, but I've included a couple of the napkins, which she asked me to do. We've put in all of his IBM stuff, all of his Florida stuff. And then we'll need to make a cover for it. All right, that's going to do it for today, you guys. I don't want to start on another piece of this at 1:23. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. And I will see you tomorrow. Thumbs up if you haven't already, please. And I will say goodbye for today. Stitching. Oh, on the gators, yeah. All right, have a great day. Love you all. Thanks for coming. Bye.